Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Thank you for checking out this video. My name is Roberto, and I'm an ex-JW, and I want to give a big shout out real quick to the whole ex-JW community. I want to give to everyone else who is either Jehovah's Witnesses, they faded Jehovah's Witnesses, they're inactive, wherever you category you fit. I want to give you a shout out for checking out my videos in the past or checking this video out now. I thank you for your support. Please feel free to comment. Let me know how you feel. What's your experience? What's your take on some of the things I say? Please feel free to look at any of the other videos that you haven't got a chance to see. If you liked any of my messages, any information, anything that I give out there for you to take, please share it with someone, spark up a conversation, because at the end of the day, this is why I put out these videos for. With that done and said, what I want to talk about here is something a little different, because I think as an ex-JW, I have shed a lot of light on the negative things to life as one of Jehovah's Witnesses. But in this video, I think what I want to talk about is all the positive things in life when you're ex-JW. Okay, there's a lot of positive things that you have as an ex-JW. Like you have your freedom to choose and feel and think how you want without having the burden of your conscience eating you up. If I may say so in my terms, you kind of have like a Jehovah's Witness type of a conscience, where you're always thinking that you're doing something wrong and in Jehovah's eyes, or you always doing, or you feel like maybe if someone gets a hold of what you're doing, that type of action or behavior, how you get, you'll face a consequence, with the congregation or elders or whatever. You don't have to deal with none of those things. It's total freedom. And I think it's time for me to just kind of just talk about all the positive things that you have, in this new time in your life, because that's what it is. I think that one of the main things that happens to us ex-JWs, myself included, is that you have additional time on your hands. And I don't know for everybody else who are ex-JWs, because everyone has a different situation. But what I did was I took all the time on my hands that I wasn't busy because I wasn't in that Jehovah's Witness life. I took that as a real opportunity to really do soul searching, which I recommend to you, to rediscover who you were or who you are, or just discover and find who you are. Because of course, depending on how many years you invested, the energy and time you put, you have changed. Changes has happened in your life as a person. So I think it's a great time to look at yourself in life. I know for me, I meditated, did some praying. These are some of the things that I did. And those are the things that I recommend that you do if you're fresh out of the Jehovah's Witness life, and you just that's now a new closed chapter. I think that discovering yourself and who you are should be the top of your list. Okay, discovering and finding who you are. And I think some of the things that will lead you to know the answer to that and get some answer to that is simply just knowing what you've wanted to do and you couldn't do, and being the type of person that you've always wanted to feel comfortable being. It's really that simple. All the things that your old lifestyle as a Jehovah's Witness, excuse me, kind of kept you from doing, you know, who, doing the things that you wanted, which, you know, of course, will reflect the person that you wanted to be. Now's that time. Now's that time. Now, let me tell you, maybe you, I don't know. For me, just for me, even back in my time as one of Jehovah's Witnesses, I had glimpses and thoughts of, okay, how my life would be now if I wasn't a Jehovah's Witness, what I would be doing. If you have similar thoughts and you did answer that like, oh, I will be this, or I will have this career, or I'll probably will be doing this now. Now that you have, that's the reality. Now you can actually go and live out what you thought you may be doing at this time, or things that you wanted to do. A lot of Jehovah's Witnesses, they put education aside, they put career moves aside. Some people sacrifice dating because there's the pressure of being married if you're dating, or if you're being intimate with someone, or all of these things change. So now your life changed. And this is where all the positive moves come. Because now you can do all of this stuff that you wanted to do freely, but you didn't because you held yourself back, being loyal to your religion and their rules and what they went by. So what are you waiting for? Go find what makes you happy. Go find what makes you happy. I think that you owe it to yourself. I think that now's the time to make brand new friendships, and also you can look towards opening up the old friendships that you had in the past, if you could still salvage some of them. So now's the time to really seek what makes you happy as a person. You know, now you get to be who you are and how you want to be. So I think it's funny. I think that I've heard people say that before, and I must agree to that statement that a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses have a lot of criticism, or maybe even hate, or very hard, strong feelings to us. But at the end of the day, even how they may feel or think about us, we have our total freedom in our hands. We utilize our free will to the highest degree that they're not able to by their choice. So, this is what I wanted to just kind of like just throw out there. You know what I mean? Another thing too, that I can vouch for is that I think either a lot or some, we'll say some people might be under the impression that if they leave being one of Jehovah's Witnesses, check this out, that God's not with you no more. Jehovah abandons you. Well, let me ask you a question. Who can speak for Jehovah? Who can talk for God? How do these people know? You have to know if God is not going to be with you. Okay? You have to know that for yourself. The only way you know is if you actually leave first. To say, oh, okay, you know what? Now that I'm an exjw, Jehovah Witnesses is right. Now God or Jehovah's not with me no more. You have to be in this situation in order to agree with that. How can they even claim such a thing from from within there? They don't know that. Okay? And let me tell you something firsthand. Jehovah has never left me. Never. And what he actually helped me to understand is that so long as my heart continues to stay loyal to him, he will never leave me. I'm a person that said, hey, you know what? I decided to just leave because of the threat and the danger for my kids and my girls. And let me tell you, my wife, and I said, you know what? I'm not going to sit and condone that behavior. And I had an open conversation, open dialogue with Jehovah. I said, if I'm so wrong for taking a move and leaving, show me that you disapprove, that you're no longer with me, you don't want another. Show me that what I did was wrong. But also show me if I did the right move. Show me that you still with me. And he has. He has, people can talk about God, but you're not God at the end of the day, technically speaking. So, you know, uh, contemplating leaving a religion could be the most hardest position that you're in. It could be such a tough situation, but neglecting yourself is even worse. Why should you neglect yourself when you got this one life? Don't neglect yourself. You don't need to. You don't need to neglect yourself. Okay. After you leave, the first couple of weeks, maybe months, even longer will be tough, but it will get better. And when you look back at this brave move of leaving the religion that you was a part of, you're gonna see your confidence grow, your self-confidence, because you're gonna say, hey, I did this. I finally did that move. I took this step. Wasn't easy, but I got it done. And it will strengthen you as a person. And that's the type of strength you need to deal with other situations in life. We all need that. Life is not perfect. You may deal with your boss. He might be a pain in the ass. You might deal with your coworkers. You might be dealing with other situations where people's constant headaches. You deal with them. They give you, you know, unfortunately, you have these bad situations on account of because you got to deal with them. They make your life hard. In other words, you got to deal with them, and it tests your character. It strengthens you, and when you see that you can deal with these type of people and situations, your confidence should kick in. Your confidence level should go up. Say, hey, you know what? I don't want to deal with these type of people in this situations, but you know what? Because of the negativity and the negative energy or whatever situation could be, all those things you deal with, and you learn to have confidence that you can deal with these type of situations. It's the same thing when you look back on your old religion, and making the move of leaving, and you say, hey, you know what? I was able to overcome that. And now I have my confidence that I can deal with other situations. That's what life is about. Dealing with critical, difficult, complicated, unfortunate situations, you know? So I just wanted to just come in here and make this quick video, just letting you know. I hope that this reaches the heart of somebody who really needs to hear it. Okay, that there's so much to life. Religion is just a small portion. It's a part of the whole life experience. It's just a part. Okay. Um, you know, it's you have to experience it to know what I'm telling you. You know, there's a whole bunch of things that awaits you. So this is what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to tell you that life gets better after you ditch your religion, you leave it, after you go to the rough beginning, your confidence goes up. You do meet new people. You do meet nice people. Um, there's a whole future for you if you want to make your career moves. Okay, if you want to do whatever you like. But this is the thing, you have to go for it. You have to seek it. You have to find who you are as a person. That person, that happy version of who you are is waiting for you here on the outside. So just know this, and just keep this in mind, Just keep this in mind, okay? To my next video, please take care of yourself. I wish you nothing but peace, happiness, and good health and tranquility. Peace.